Marantz Rantz, plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Did I mention it's a whole lot of truth? Well, you got to see the look in my eyes? No. Listen, I know you haters are out there. I saw this dude had about 36 views on one of his hating videos. He was live. He said, I question the shrimp tacos. I question the wife. I question if he even lives in a house. Don't you dare worry about me. You can question everything you want. What you can't question is the fact if I own these shares or not. I'm currently sitting on 51 shares of GameStop, baby. 51. You know what it is. Oh my God. Did you sleep? I can't sleep. I swear to you, I can't even sleep, guys. Because I've been doing videos, I don't know, 4 years. Who cares? Who cares? Thousands of videos. And I don't make predictions. Oh, I might come out and say, hey, they're going to come in at this number. I saw some people out here waiting for me to make a video and info so they can make a video and info. Just come out with it, man. Just come out with the number. I make an earnings the day before is when I make. You guys could have made your videos and input 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. The numbers haven't changed. And I want to make something very clear about GameStop. GameStop, the company, is light years ahead of any retail company you're talking about right now. I know the Flintstone age of retail right now. I see it. If you guys don't understand how you manage the inventory, how you incorporate new ideas and partnerships even now, for someone to come out and say 1 million cards graded with PSA is just 1 million cards. Oh, wow, to a third party. They don't understand foot traffic. They don't understand the other things that come with. Can I tell you something? And I'm not a smart guy, but I'm a smart guy. Do you know why they sell lottery tickets at gas stations? They better get the price of gas correct outside before they ever get somebody to get inside. And then they have candy, they have impulse buys, they have everything else. But they came there for gas. Holy shit. They actually also bought the damn lottery tickets and the big gulp for 79 cents or whatever else they're buying. Do you understand it now? We'll talk about it in a minute. I get excited. I know. I'm more excited for you. I'm more excited for you guys because, like you, I'm an investor in this great company called GameStop. This is the chart right here, guys. Look at it. Shooting all the way up already. Up almost 4% today. I know. Why are you so happy, Marantz? Because I actually look at it on the 1 hour chart. I saw it go from $20.96 all the way to $25.83. For those of you that don't know how to do math, that is already at a 20% increase. GameStop's been running as is, just like it had before. This is the gap up. We go ahead and we test out the top of this triangle. And the best part about it is RTA works. That's right. The T and A. Don't get it confused, you millennials. Listen, this damn stock in this company is worth every bit of everything. I'll let you know what it's worth later when I sell my shares. Right. I'm going to keep adding on. Now, mind you, times are hard. All right, I'm trying to survive. Oh, I'm very responsible fiscally. Very responsible. Look at this. I'll break it down for all the kids out there. I got paid, and then I have bills. Shit. I pay all these liabilities, and I still grab some assets. Still grab some assets. I don't care if it's $10. I bought $10 today. That's all I had. It's not all I have, but that's all I had to give. Because I got to go ahead and make sure I don't get a flat tire. Got to make sure the tags get paid. I got to make sure the insurance gets paid. Got to make sure I live in California. Shit ain't cheap. But $10 was good enough for me. You know what's been happening with me putting away $10 to $20 every week? Do you guys know what's been happening? And I mean not every week. I'm talking about every trading day for the last 4 years. I don't know. I think I peaked out at around 52,000 last year. 52,000. I've been putting away $10 to $20. And what do you think it is right now? Well, we're about to find out. It's about to go way up on that. And this is just one account of investing that you do your best. A lot of you guys, I saw, shout out to Wendy. Wendy, shout out to you. The day before the actual Super Bowl kicks off tomorrow. Guys, it's the eve before the Super Bowl. I hope you guys can play. Hey, do you have a helmet? People trying to play with me? Marantz, what about the spacesuit? Do you even have one? I was like, do you? Bitch, I've been to the moon and back, and I'm here to tell you it's real. It's real. Don't worry, we're gonna explain it all. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen to me. I have been listening to music on this channel for 4 years. I've been listening to music my whole life. And it happened the other night. Oh, shout out to my wife, by the way. My wife, it is our anniversary. Official anniversary is today. We didn't celebrate it today. We celebrated it on Saturday. Took her out. We went and toasted champagne glasses and went to the club and we hit it hard. We did our thing and we ended the night with Jack in the Box tacos. That's just the way we do it. That's how we met. That's how we grind. That's what we do. And so I was thinking about her. I said, Mama, I'm going to go wait in the truck while you get ready. And I was waiting in the truck looking star-studded. And I was just like, yeah, man, if this woman don't hurry up. And then I said to myself, why would I rush her? She's, you know what? We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We get there when we get there. And if we're only there for 30 minutes, that's just what the hell it was. Took her like 2.5 hours to get ready. I was ready in 20 minutes like every real man. And I was just wiping off. And I'm like, all right, you do the 3 S's. And then you're out there. You're in the truck just waiting. I was out there. And you know those moments like when God talks to you? It happens all the time for me. I know it probably happens for you too. That's how you got here. But I was like, okay, God's talking to me right now. Because I hit play on a song. And I don't know how I got there. But the song like hit my heart. Because it made me think about this journey we've been on. This journey's not over, guys. The journey's not over. But it's everything to me. It really is. It's everything. The friendships, meeting Kyoto and Elmo and Ruben and Stax and Hot This Year and Ravenstown. You know, I have these guys who've been part of the crew, but there's an extended family. There's Jay, there's Sharon, there's Amber, there's Wendy, there's Gabe, there's Gabriel. You know, if I'm missing somebody, I apologize. But you guys have been so dedicated to the information and the movement that is GameStop. And I see you guys do it in your hard-earned money. You guys are out there buying things at the store. Where do you think I bought all this at? Like, what do people think I do all damn day? Right? Like, I'm out there just like you guys, trying to make it and trying to hedge my position with the product that I buy at the store. So I just want to thank you guys for this run so far. And tomorrow's it. Tomorrow is the day. I'm telling you. I'm telling you because I feel it in my bones. Could I be wrong? I could be. I could be. But I don't think I am. I think GameStop's going to come out with a number that kills Wall Street. I think Wall Street has GameStop priced in at around $30 million worth of profit. At 7 cents a share, it's a laugh. It's laughable, right? Like they're not coming in at $35 million profit. They're already at $63 million of profit, and we're not counting quarter four, but they're at $63 million trailing 12, meaning anything they do better than last year, it's money to the bottom line. It's just going to go, and it's going to be really fun to watch GameStop come in, and they go $100 million, $150 million, and then the next step. The next step is hanging on to your fucking seat. So excuse my language as I play the song that I was listening to in my truck, and it brought me to tears, absolute tears. And I don't care how you guys feel about me. Not at all. Never. I trust me. I've been a grown man for a long time. Now I don't need you to tell me. But here's the track as I get ready for the show. I appreciate you guys. Let it sink in, because we're here. Investment and how that song touches my world. I had heard it for the first time on Saturday. And I know a lot of you guys are probably Logic fans. And, you know, I'm reading the chat right now, and somebody said they've been listening to that song for 13 years. Or listening to Logic for 13 years. And, you know, I don't have to tell you the story about me. I don't have to tell you the story about this investment. You're the story. I started this stream 4 years ago with one person in the chat. And it was a guy by the name of Lift to Eat. He used to lift to eat. He would watch the show while he was working out. And him and Ravenstown and Kyoto and Elmo and Ruben, they were in the chat. And I was like amazed. I was like, man, there's 4 people here. There's 5 people here. And just spitting from the heart. spin from the heart, trying to learn this investment and why you want to be here. Connect the dots. There's 89 parts. And some people watch it, don't understand it. And then, of course, the story of me holding the stock, living in front of you, and all the people that have come and gone and try to attack the platform and try to block and ban me. But today I'm going to tell you a different side of it. The side that only the few know. Today's the day I shed some light on the truth about my struggles with GameStop. While I live this life in front of you and I show you the chart and, we do all those things, here's the other side. When I first started YouTube, I was offered partnerships with content creators that throughout this time have been proven to be false prophets or manipulated stocks, additional other stocks. I got invited into numerous interviews, and you guys probably saw them. You guys saw the interviews that I did on Twitter and Spaces calls, or even an interview with Master DeLorean and Tony De Niro, where they ask you to come back again. Let me do that. Tara Bull, who was one of the biggest promoters of AMC stock, came out and started doing Twitter Spaces calls, and she had at the time 80,000 followers. Now today she probably has 300, 400,000. But she started calling me and telling me and saying, Marantz, I want you to be this motivational speaker for our live streams. You get the crowd really riled up about investing. I know that you're a GameStop guy. You don't support AMC, but your message is the same. And I was just like, I was willing to do it to a point because I was trying to chase a bigger audience just to get the message out. There's somewhere in there, my wife talked to me and said, babe, you don't need to sell yourself. You don't need to sell out because there's nothing that you're trying to get. And I had to sit back and think about that. She said, babe, just be true to you. Do your show for you and the people that watch you. You don't have to go chase it. And I was like, okay. So out of all this time, I've been offered interviews and setups with Andrew Tate. You guys know Andrew Tate, top G, whatever the hell he calls himself. And he follows me on Twitter, and then it was like, hey, yo, Andrew Tate's hitting you up in a DM. And it's like, wait a minute, he's a womanizer, he manipulates, and he's living, he's a man that I would never be. I would never want to be, aspire to be. Nah, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. There's plenty of people like that. You eventually go, no, I'm good. And as you go through, and people say, like Tony De Niro and Master DeLorean call me back, hey, let's go do this interview again. I was looking at them like, nah, I don't hang out with you. I can't. And the integrity carries in. Eventually it hits you where you're like, that's not me. So throughout the years, the story that you guys don't know and that the moderators do know is that the struggles I have is, I don't know if it's private equity, but it's plenty of people on the internet that wish death upon you, that wish the end of you, because you're saying a message that they don't want out. So yes, I have been threatened with death threats. You guys know this. This is like not new. The new part is, me professionally, I have had countless attempts for people to try to get me fired from my job. And when I mean try to get me fired from my job, I mean the whole way. False complaints, constant badgering, like you wouldn't believe. And I finally had enough, where I had to get protection, and legal protection, physical protection, you name it, because they were trying to ruin my life. And it took a toll on me. It took a toll on my life. It took a toll on my family. And I lived it in front of you. I just didn't tell you. Everybody's trying to figure out, like, Marantz, he says he's getting a divorce or he's moving out or whatever he's going through. And it was anything to protect my family from themselves. And the whole time, I'm still throwing trash. I'm still cutting grass. I'm still there. I'm just not there physically because there's a lot of uncertainty around me. And yet I'm extremely dedicated, like, to everything I do. Like, I have this It's part of me. So when it got to the top moment in my life where I was really trying to fight off everyone and everything around me, the people that had my back from the beginning in life, in real life, not this internet world you live in. I'm talking about Almo. You know that guy that I give so much credit to for I call every night? Almo's in my ear saying, nah, bro, don't worry about that. God will handle that. You're good. It's going to work out. Ruben, same way. Marantz, you got it. Don't worry about it. Pray on it. Stacks, same way. Hot this year. Oh, God. Everybody's the same way. They don't know. And you know Amber, you know Wendy, you know the crew. Sharon, everybody. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that the haters in this world, the people that don't have anything better to do, have zero control over what I actually do. You know, I hit the streets and I give away free product to people. It used to be I'm going to influence you about the stock and talk about the investment. And you should know who Ryan Cohen is. You should know who Roaring Kitty is. Don't you know? Like, check out the first 3 interviews. That's what it was about. What are you invested in? Show me you own some GameStop shares. And that transitioned into, why do I care? I just want to put the message out there. This is GameStop. This is what we support. And this is what we do. And over time, you evolve. I'm my own Pokemon. Except I'm in final form. You can't beat me with negative rhetoric. You can't do it. You can't tell me that private equity is not involved. You can't tell me that you know business better than me when I'm studying GameStop's business. And I understand it because it's what I do. So the meltdown. I outlived you. I beat you. And I wanted to tell you. Scott Allen, the man who questions whether or not I have a wife or if the shrimp tacos are even mine, who made a racist comment about me on his live stream 2 nights ago. There's a reason why you have 36 views after 24 hours. 1 view an hour is tough, brother, when you're spitting lies. They can send everyone at me. And you guys better stay on that side of the internet. Because you couldn't see me if you wanted to. But when you do see me, when you do, make sure you say hi. I'll be at the top of the mountain. This is real life. I just want people to know. I've been holding GameStop for over 4 years. And I'm not selling tomorrow. Even when the stock goes out of this world, I'm not selling. When I said I would never sell, maybe I'll take a loan on my position. Maybe I'll do it that way. But I don't have to. I'm living a great life. I just wanted you guys to know. Let's go look at the stock. I would tell you more in depth about the story of me, but you might have to buy the book a little later. It's still going. All right, no movies being made about it, guys. Nope. Every time I see a GameStop movie, I just skip past it. Go, what are you talking about? What are you talking about like it happened? Do you know the movie The Gladiator? Do you guys know the movie The Gladiator? How about we'll just do, I don't know, World War II movies like Saving Private Ryan? You guys know all those movies? You know, they made them 100 years after the fact, 80 years after the fact, 2,000 years after the fact. They're going to be making movies about this shit 2,000 years from now. There was a little dude in his room watching some charts and start. This damn company right here. This shit right here. This shit is death. Nah. Bro, I'm trying to tell you guys. Do you know how to read a chart? This is a dead company. Huh, shit. Did you walk into a GameStop lately? Anybody? Hey, let's talk about that. Oh, can I play the clips? Can we just play the clips? And not the rap group. Grinding. Hey, this is more proof. I just want to put this proof here, okay? This is Bloomberg. Bloomberg surveillance. This is not Yahoo. Bloomberg, okay? talking about their March Madness brackets. Listen to who's the winner of their March Madness bracket so far, the top of it on the women's bracket. Listen to the name, guys. Think I'm making shit up? You think I just talk about connect the dots in Apollo? Listen.
Women's March Madness bracket. Guess who's leading here at Bloomberg? Do you even know?
Yeah.
Anne-Marie Hordern is winning. 1 point behind. 1 point behind Mark Rowan of Apollo.
As you can tell, she's paying a lot of attention.
Wow. 1 point behind Mark Rowan. How in the hell do I get into this March Madness bracket? How do I get into it? I want to know. I want to know how I get into this damn bracket. NCAA wrestling, even better. NCAA wrestling. You guys see this? Gable Stevenson versus Wyatt Hendrickson. Before I even show you the wrestling match, my peoples, I wouldn't show it to you if it didn't matter to the world. Can I break it down to you guys? Can I tell you this story? You're going to love this story. Who cares about the stock for a minute? Here, I'll put the stock right there. It's in the corner. I want to talk to you about this wrestling match that just happened at NCAA's on Saturday. The finals. Why do I watch NCAA wrestling? Anybody know? Yeah, my son wrestled, and we love wrestling. Rico wrestled, and high school wrestling in California is very, very good. It's not as good as Pennsylvania. I get it. But I will tell you, some of the best wrestlers, or even Iowa, there's some great wrestlers that come out of state of California, and they all come from where I live. Because the Mantanonas, that family, I've already told you, they put people on the map. They have an All-American son by the name of Anthony Mantanona, went to Oklahoma, wrestled 4 years. Their other son, Troy, ended up wrestling at Oklahoma as well. And then you have two boys, Bo and Brock, and they're both at Michigan. Yes, the University of Michigan, and they're the real deal. I think Bo lost at national titles right here. He lost in like the fourth round. He won the first two matches. He lost his next match, and then he lost him in wrestlebacks. But it doesn't matter. To be one of the best wrestlers in the world, state champs, all that good stuff, they wouldn't be out here, right, at the top scene. Here's the real story. The top scene of wrestling in NCAA's is Gable Stevenson. Now, Gable Stevenson, I remember him as a heavyweight in high school. He was ranked number 1 in the nation, and I couldn't understand. He was undefeated, but so were like 3 other guys from California. And I was like, these guys are just as good. They're undefeated heavyweights. They can't be beat, but they were never Gable Stevenson. Gable Stevenson, national champion, 2 years already. His other year was the COVID year, so he didn't go. He went to the Olympics last year. Was it last year? When did he go to the Olympics? 2 years ago? No, last year, 2024. Went last year. Won the gold medal against like this Russian guy that he ended up beating. He killed it, by the way. GameStop's moving? No, it's fine. Okay. But he won the gold medal. Best wrestler in the world. And so, you know, he's going to go back for his final year of college, and he's going to wrestle for his senior year, and he's going to win a heavyweight title. He has not even given up one takedown. He hasn't given up one take. No one's been able to take him down once in all the matches that you've seen. Now, he's wrestling a man, and I say a man, Wyatt Hendrickson. Now, Wyatt, the reason why he's so great, he did 4 years at the Air Force Academy. And while he was 4 years at the Air Force Academy, finished out 4 years, he still had 1 year of eligibility, but the Air Force doesn't give you that additional 5th year. So he went ahead and hit the transfer portal, and he went over to Oklahoma State. He's going to wrestle 1 year at Oklahoma State. He's a grown-ass man. This man is undefeated this year. He's out there, he's wrestling, and he's pinning, and he's winning. They're in the championship. Gable Stevenson, I've never seen lose a wrestling match in my life. I've never seen him lose. Maybe on the national level. Maybe he lost some worlds or something. I don't know. And then Wyatt Hendrickson. They're going to go ahead and wrestle. Hey, by the way, Donald Trump went to NCAA's. Donald Trump's there. Okay? The president, Donald Trump. I just want to make that sure. Like everybody knows. Here's what happened. So we're going to run it back. And here's what happens. I'm gonna go past it all because I want you guys to see the end. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. There's a minute left. The score is 4-2. Stevenson is winning history of NCAA wrestling, the greatest upset ever, and it's a second lieutenant United States Air Force just beat Gable Stevenson in front of Donald Trump. I love it. Let's go check it out. President Trump is there. That's what I love. Sporting events, doing everything he does. Oh, I love that. I love that for all of us. Shout out to Wyatt Hendrickson, the moment of his life. Don't worry, he'll be in formation coming up real soon. Can you imagine that's your LT? You ain't saying shit to that brick house. That boy's thick. Yeah, I mean, I could watch it in reverse. Oh my God, that boy's bad. That's a badass man. Hey, can we listen to this really quick? Hey, look at this, Scott Allen. You got 36 views. We're about to give you more. Check it out. This is Scott Allen being racist. A shocker.
Of what we just did. The Trey Collins? Yeah. The Trey Collins part. It's too cold in there. Oh, is it? That part, I'm happy with just that. Exposing that and commenting on that. But anyway.
There's a woman in there that says it's too cold in there. Like, his lady's in the background talking to him. I don't know what lady is with a man like this. See, I won't ever assume you don't have one. Like you assume I don't. But people actually support this shit.
Let's see what we got here. We have a new connect the dots from what's this guy's name? Otis Marantz or Marantz Rico Marantz. Rico, I don't know. Rico gonna get deported. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that's real funny.
We got it.
Gonna get deported? Hey, Scott Allen. I'm more American than you'll ever be. Just make sure you remember that shit. I'm more American than you'll ever be. You racist piece of shit. Bro, I swear to God. I swear to God. And listen, you never put yourself on the camera. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bro. How is that racist? Is that what you asked? Assuming that my last name would get me deported. Maybe you missed it. It's okay, it gets better. This guy talks about me for hours.
Half of this video later. The first half of the stream, if you didn't catch it, because that was some bullshit that we saw from Trey. Trey Collins? Yeah, that's his name. Okay, anyway. That's all right. At least you're here for the ending, at least. So
that's my boy Carter's Corner.
You know, they say about bull markets, they're like sex. They're the best right before the end.
When I sent him these damn cards, Carter, I got you another card here. I got you a rookie card, Luke McCaffrey rookie card. That's going to the stack that I'm sending you. I actually have it over there.
Manuel needs to actually find proof that there is a wife anymore, because I'm doubting all of this. Model 3 dude, I'm doubting all of this. I doubt the shrimp tacos. If anything, they were from Del Taco. I'm doubting the existence of the wife. At this point, I'm doubting the daughter cared about a baseball card. And I'm sure as fuck doubting his little man cave here in a house where any female lives at all. Or anywhere within, like a 3-house radius. Well, nothing, actually. But, I mean, because I thought this was the room he moved into in his dad's house. I don't know, his dad's basement or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah.
In the mailbox. Hey, guys, I've been trying to send Carter these cards for 3 years. It feels like. So I just wanted you guys to hear the racist piece of shit. That's all I wanted. So if he ever shows up on your radar again, or people that support him, like for Dude Man, you're on a timeout for 24 hours. Sucks because we won't see you till tomorrow. But for you to say some bullshit, just so that you know, how is that racist? We'll find out. You can find out with them. Well, you probably hold this dude's hand? Won't piss me off? Bro, I'm ready. Hey, Scott Allen, I'm telling you right now, stop the internet, bro. Stop the internet. Fucking guy. When my wife talks during the live stream, no, are you kidding? I paid that damn housemaid. That's what it was. Thank you for the support in the channel, Endgame. 20 free memberships. Didn't even realize that. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Listens to like half of what I say. And he has truths. And he got 2,000 followers. How does he even have one? Blatantly racist. Oh, my God. He better hope he never sees Rico in life, because Rico ain't got shit to lose. Like me, I've got a career, I've got other stuff. Rico doesn't. I'm trying to tell you right now, you should see Rico's stream. Rico's out here telling these kids, high school kids, he's like, F you, pay me. I'm just like, damn, Rico, like, you can say whatever you want. Yeah, no, I won't. Tito got bigger balls than that dude. Yeah, I know. No, it's not. We know that. Hey, wasn't he the dude that wanted to be a professional trader? They all do, Ruben. They all do. Until they got to go back to work. And yeah, you want to feed him some? There you go. I'm like Rico. I'll make an example. Let me start. Exactly, bro. It's wild out here. This is real life. Like, I haven't shown you. Scott, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I should show you. Like, just so that you can get jealous in life, you know, bro? Because, like, I already like, shown pictures of my family, like, everything. Like, do you even know what I showed the crowd? Like, you're not in the Discord, you should be in the Discord. That's what's in our Discord, guys. Buy orders. A lot of buy orders are in the Discord. I don't know if you noticed. But the other night, you know, because it's still my anniversary. It's got 18 years. You don't know? You're like, oh, man, I wonder if it's even real. So, I don't know. Look at all this. What is all this? Man, somebody's got a shrine over here? You think I'm bad? Look at this guy. Worshiping the statues? I don't know what he's doing. GameStop. Let's see, can I go up? Man, this is a lot. We got a lot of messages in the Discord, bros. Oh, that's my favorite video. This is Scott Allen before he started doing YouTube. This is what Scott Allen was doing right here.
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long.
We're watching
That's
Scott
why
Allen.
You got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby, because you bought it for $39.99. Is that crazy? That's the way it works around here. This deal will change your life. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and be disgusted tomorrow. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and go, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why am I this way? No. Tomorrow morning, when you see this thing for $59.99 and you bought it for $39, you look in the mirror and you go.
I'm sorry, guys. That was Jackie D. Latitz, his new job. And it happens this way, guys. This is what's in our Discord, by the way. Oh, yeah. I love it. I'm sorry. I just get too excited. Where are the... Oh, here we go. Hey, what's this guy's name again? Hey, Scott Allen. You doubt it? So there I am, right, ready to go. There's a big-ass rock right there on my wife's finger. You see it? I think so. Okay, cool. So Champagne? Yeah, that's us. There's wifey. We're out there. Yeah, there she is. Huh. Perfect teeth and all. Damn. Beautiful hair. About 4'11", 100 pounds. All right. A mother to my 5 children. Doing all right in life there, buddy. This guy. Scott Allen, put your whale on the scene. I want to see your whale. And then I want you to do a 360 of your house, too, while we're at it. Go look on TikTok and do a whole tour of my house. Don't worry. Mini mansion. We'll be all right. When was this made? Hey, Kyoto, I don't know when it was made. You got the wilddeals.com. Flare cards. I don't know what they're selling. That's the new shit. Overly confident with that many chins. It's not a goatee. It's a brown stain from eating. Damn. Hey, Jesse, we're not going to let you do that. You can't just talk about people. Jesse, I want to know about the hot dog eating contest, bro. You text me pictures of all this shit. You didn't tell me the results or how it all went down. Come on, baby. Pokemon Center's Destined Rivals pre-orders up. Good. Let's do it, Cody. Let's do it. I'm excited. Yeah. Okay, guys, hurry up. I want to know about this hot dog eating contest. I want to know how many he ate. All right, let me go ahead and show you some stuff here, guys. Let's go look at it together. Here's GameStop's website. Maybe you heard of it. Assassin's Creed Shop Now. It's out, babe. Go get it. It just came out about 4 days ago. Speaking of, tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Now listen. I'm deflecting. A lot of you guys know this whole week is one of those weeks where we're reflecting because my cousin Ray Gamboa, we called him Weddle. It's his funeral, and I got to deal with a lot there in my mind mentally. People don't know the effect it has on me because I stay active on the stock and all this other stuff. But someone sent me flowers. And I had said thank you for that. And I want to think, I know who it was, actually, but I won't put the name on it. I just want to say thank you guys for always caring about, like, me and what I'm going through. But it's just a little different. You know, I was with Ray the night I met my wife. Literally, the night I was at the club, Ray said, hey, we're going out. I said, okay. He's like, come through, let's go. And so we went to the club together. And I was like, all right, it was 10 o'clock. The club just opened. And I saw my wife come down off the stage, and she was like walking down these stairs. And because at that club, you would go upstairs, and the stage was there. It's not like she was a stripper or something, you dumbasses. So it was just her and I. And I saw her, and I was just like, yo, she's beautiful, man. Like, damn, who's that little cutie? Ray's like, I don't know, go talk to her, bro. And so I made it a point to walk by her while they were taking a selfie with a camera, old school. And I said, yeah, I'll take that picture for you. And that's all it took, bros. I got that real deal, you know. I walk around with that confidence. So it worked. Then again, she's really confident too. So somebody said, nah, no, you don't. Oh, you'll be all right. Thank you so much, man. Somebody on TikTok's happy with me right now. I don't know. TikTok, we're actually on YouTube. I don't know if you know that. They were cool. So anyway, that's what I'm dealing with this week. So it's in my head. We got to go. We got to do the whole thing. So 18 years ago is when I met my wife, and we do our thing. So love that woman. She's awesome. She knows what's up. She's a GameStop investor, bros. I honestly was doing math right now, and I was like, man, I could buy another 300. And I was thinking, like, how many more shares I can get if I would just bite bullets, and I'm not going to do it. Yes, you're welcome. Oh, everybody's welcome for keeping you informed. Yeah, okay, you're welcome, Wendy. You know, I'm reading. Discord's going on right now, and I don't even know what Reese. What Reese is this in the chat? This is somebody new. You know, whenever there's somebody new in the Discord, when they show up, guys, I just want you guys to be very aware, like you guys are. I know. All right, let's go do it. All right, guys, listen. I know that I follow multiple stocks in this world. I know I do, and we talk about it, and we'll talk about awesome, great supported blessings, man. Yeah, best. Oh, here we go. We're getting our revenge by winning. No worries. I don't know what revenge you're talking about. No one's ever done anything wrong to me. I'm good. I just live life. That's it. Bro, 12 hot dogs. Damn. First place ate 20. You placed 5th or 7th out of 20 people. Bread was huge. Local bakery. Looked like Trey's wiener and Nicki Minaj's buns. Bro, how would you know? How would you know? Oh, that's gross, Jesse. Let's just talk about this really quick. So you ate 12 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Is that correct? It was 10 minutes, right? They ate 20 hot dogs? Yeah. The bread, I told you, you're supposed to soak it in water. I'm from Iowa and love wrestling. That was the biggest upset in the history of college wrestling. I didn't think Hendrickson had a shot. There you go. See, did I not talk about it enough? He had no chance of winning that match. None. Nobody beats Gable Stevens. Nobody in the world. Tonight was your night, babe. Tonight was your night. And if Gable Stevenson can do it and lose in front of the world and take it on the chin and be a little punk, and if Wyatt Hendrickson can go out there and get the takedown and get the points and do it, I'm going to tell it to you just like this. GameStop is Wyatt. I'm telling you now. We're going to come out. We're going to get the double leg takedown. We're going to run the half. We're going to do it all. We're going to put them on their back. We're going to get near fall points. We're going to do everything they say we can't do. And when we're done and the ref's looking, we're like, call the pin, God. Yeah, call the pin, bros. Call the pin. Because we're breaking out of this triangle. That's what we're doing. We're breaking out of this Dorito, and it starts tomorrow. Ah! It starts tomorrow, guys. I'm so excited. Oh, my God. Did you not love that song by Logic? I didn't even know that song existed, bros. Oh, it changed my life the other night. Saturday night, I'm in the truck. And I'm telling you, my wife is like getting ready in the house. And I'm just like, baby, I don't even look at other stocks, guys. I don't even look at must buy, whatever. It's just listed as must buy. Not that they are. Stock talk. Look at the whole market's green. Just getting back what they gave you. Gross. Oh, the whole market rebounded from 548 all the way up to 573 on the SPY. Gross. NVIDIA carrying the market from 104 to 121. Anybody know why? Hey, can we talk that out real quick, guys? You know, I don't know if I made this very clear to you guys about why the market is sky high. Okay, can I explain? Can I tell you? Okay, cool. I can tell you. So the market, like in 2022, had a retraction about 20%, and what offset that retraction, well, was GameStop coming all the way down from all-time highs. It had to start falling down. As it fell down, the market fell down. I don't know why. It's not in the S&P 500. Shocker. Okay. So the only thing that's been more detached than what they say GameStop's value is, right? The value, the metrics don't match. And they're like, oh, you should wait around. Hey, wait around 24 more hours, you pieces of shit. Hey, listen to me, okay? The only thing that's more deranged and unattached are earnings. Yeah. I'm talking about the value of earnings, not from GameStop. Guys, go look at Palantir. Go look at NVIDIA. Go look at Tesla. Super microcomputers. You can do Carvana. Everything. Wild. Like, so far out of bounds on valuations that earnings should not be that high. Do you know why they are? Do you know why the values of all these companies are inflated? We're talking about PE ratios of 80, 90, 100. That's not normal. They want you to think it is. They want you to think, oh, you know, a PE ratio of 55 is not that bad. Not in this economy. Not in this forever up and to the right economy. You know why? I know why. Because you have to give gross profits and gross, this outlandish values so that people's portfolios stand upright. Their portfolio would be upside down and the whole economy would collapse if everyone was holding up each other. This is what happens in the top heavy market. This is what happens when correction actually comes. When this recession, this crash actually happens, and it's going to, then you'll see the true value of what every company is. Because as they come down, and they have so much room to fall, you're going to go, wow. Like, I'll show you some. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's just go look at the chart. I'm not making this up. Let's go look at a company like Apple. The number one company in the world. You think, I'll go to the monthly chart. You think that this is sustained growth? See, you're not allowed to go from 2003 and just go up and to the right forever. At some point, you have to have some type of consolidation or drop off. You have to. It's continually grow. No, look at this. It grew, gapped up, boom, and then it went sideways after the gap. It actually found some. It did find support. No, found support, boom. But it's never come down. Apple never come down. Let's compare it to Nike. There's a brand I love. Everybody does. Look at Nike. Grew, gapped up. Michael Jordan, 92, when they won the championship. Now look at this. Sideways, right? 2009, right after the financial crisis. Oh, okay. Let's just start grinding up. grind up. There's nothing. Now we have correction. Now we have a downward trend. We have correction. We're actually going to. So that's why I say I like it. I like it right here at 67. It's the first one that I saw out of like these mega companies, whatever, that was like, okay, trending the right way. Supermarket computers, you think that it warrants this type of valuation? 122 all the way to sky and back? It didn't prove itself anywhere. It should be somewhere, I don't know, maybe even here at like $9 worth. No, all the way, 122, just gone. We'll go NVIDIA. So a company that's up, down, sideways, then out of nowhere. Where could it retract to where it still has value versus the rest of the company's history? Come down where? Like right here? Right here? How about this consolidate? Right here at 46. Could it? For every dollar that this company moves, it's $24 billion in market cap. So to go from 153 all the way down to $42, I'm showing you companies that have all the room in the world to come down. Microsoft gapped up when the computers got built. Windows gets released. Look at this. Sideways your whole life. Up until where? The financial crisis. And then just growing. Nah, it can come down. It has plenty of room to fall down. The whole world has room to fall down. There's no way you can tell me this is what it is. Home Depot. Nope. Straight up, sideways and choppy, all the way up, sideways and choppy, and then just a continual grind for the short that is the world. We can pick any company you guys want. It's going to look like this. It's going to look like a market that can't sustain their gains. Even Costco is just up and to the right. The whole thing up and look at this. Where can you fall to? Where do you deserve to fall to? There was consolidation here. My whole life, I saw consolidation on Costco. I said, oh my God, this is where I got to go. And I made the call. And I did. And there it went. And I doubled my money. I've shown the receipts for that too. I don't know if you guys ever want to see them. I don't try to tell you. But the reason why I'm showing you all these companies, even Tesla, up, sideways, could come down. You're still good. It's still a great company. It's still doing what it does. But some of these companies have corrected massive gains and corrected all the way on the downside. Some of them are correcting even now in front of you. But this SPY, this whole damn thing, that's the U.S. economy right there. Just keeps going up, down, and then just straight up since the great financial crisis. Just gone. You'll find out. You'll find out when we all get really high on the top of that mountain. Doesn't happen that way. Little companies like GameStop that are going to change the way you look at your investments. This is GameStop. You say to yourself, well, Marantz, look at those companies and then look at GameStop. I said, look at it. GameStop went all the way up, corrected all the way down. Maybe that's the value. Previous highs all run the same line. That's why this white line runs through it. That's the top. Ended up being the bottom now, and now we're going up. But this is true growth for a company. True growth. From down here, sideways, all the way to here, just true growth. Yeah, there's volatility in between, but it had a really good, this is actual growth, organic growth for the company and for what it is. People just don't know the difference. They don't. When you grow too fast, you got plenty of room to fall down. Disney still has room to fall. I'll wait for it. But look at Disney. Started up here. Where they're at right now is where they started. Straight line across. Good job. Terrible company, by the way. Hey, how'd that movie work out for you guys? Is it Snow White? Is that the movie? Or is it Sleeping Beauty? Snow White? Yeah, I don't know. Too woke for me. I can't watch stuff like that. How about the whole market? I got the whole... This is Russell 2000. Look at this. Plenty of room to come back and get real and get averaged. We'll find out, guys. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Oh, baby, tomorrow, can we talk about it? I have a thing to do in the evening, so I won't be, I have a family thing to do. But I will be here for the earnings report. I will be here for the call. I might have a helmet. Who knows? Thank you, Mama. I see you liking the stream over there. Hey, babe, I don't know if you know, but this is real life. Love the show. Shout out to Marantz for spreading the truth. You're welcome, sir. I do my best. All right, so this is GameStop, guys. Let's talk about it in depth and why I feel GameStop's primed for a breakout tomorrow. And it's been happening, right? So we drew lines a long time ago, and you saw where we fell below them, but let's look at the daily chart. Okay, daily chart happens in a couple of different ways, okay? I want to explain this to you guys so you guys can see it. I know there are day traders out there. I know there are guys out there that try to show you charts and tell you your stock's going to do this, your stock's going to do that. And it's like they don't know what this chart is and why it means so much. This is a logarithmic chart. You want to be a TA guy, you have to do logarithmic charting, okay? To give an example, you have settings on your TA, on your chart itself, if you're ever looking up at a stock. And so you want to change your settings and go to logarithmic on the y-axis or the x-axis. I forget which one it is. Hold on, let me see. I want you to know. Chart settings. So you go to trade and a classic access. There it is. Access, you're going to look at a y-axis scale. You want to put that logarithmic. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, don't beat yourself up. It's okay. All right? But you're on a log chart. You'll know that log, and I'm going to show you, okay, just so that we're clear. So these are the lines on the weekly charts. And what happens here is there's the bottom of 2020. COVID bottom 2020 for GameStop. Came all the way down to the equivalent today of 64 cents a share. We know that it's times 4, but we also know that the shares and the amount of shares, the free float, was not even as big as it is today. To give you an example, 446 million shares. We were at 306. Divide that by 4, and then that gives you around 71 million. We were at 304 when we split. So 71 million was our float when we split to 4 times 4. Before the 71 million, we only had 66 million. We sold 5 million shares. We raised money to do it, and that's how we paid off a lot of our bills back in 2021. Okay, so we're in the 66, 67 million share mark at the time, but for them to be worth around 60-something cents times 4, $2, $3. A lot of people bought the company. Ryan Cohen bought GameStop at $7 and $8 a share. He also bought $10 million worth at $124 a share or $100 a share. Him and Larry Chang. That's why I tell you guys, Larry Chang and them, their cost average is higher than the price right now, and they bought 1 million shares. Larry Chang bought $1 million worth of shares. He put in over $1 million of his own money at a cost average of around like a 124, 121. Okay. Guess what? The cost average right now is like 104. But you got to remember, we diluted our float. So it's pretty awesome to be getting shares right now at $25. That value's infinite for me. But I will tell you, as the stock found its bottom and it ran up and to the right, these are the Doritos that we drew, right? These lines on the chart. I want to show you, the lines won't move, but I want to show you what it looks like if you're on an actual linear chart, not a log chart. The linear chart looks something like this. Look at the lines, okay? Linear is which most people end up looking at the things. This is how far off you are in your TA, guys, if you're on linear charts. Look at the lines. The lines don't go with the linear chart. And this is the problem that you have when all things are equal. It has 64 cents down here. It doesn't show you the true growth because it doesn't take applied mathematics into effect. And you don't have to be a mathematician on this stuff. I've explained this whole chart before and how it works. But this is why people who chart short timelines on linear charts don't understand the movement of the stock on log charts. That's why if you're going to gauge GameStop, show me TA for the 4-year run. Do not show me TA for the 30-day. Don't come in here and tell me the stock's going to go up or down when you don't understand it. A person who did this wrong was Ant Trades. If you guys remember Ant Trades, hey, yo, Ant-Man. Hey, Marantz, I'm going to put you in a headlock and squeeze your head like a tomato. And then I'm going to make a pizza, and I'm going to eat that with the pasta, and we're going to do it. Like, I don't know, some guy on YouTube wanted to fight me. And I told him, we could fight. We could do it. And, 10 grand. Put 10 grand up. Who cares? But he said AMC was going to $144 a share. And I was like, it's going to 40 cents a share. It's going to 20 cents a share. It's down to 30 cents a share right now, the equivalent of. And I was correct, and he was wrong. Because never going to hit $1,400 something that he said. Because he's just wrong. But the reason why he was wrong is because he was doing TA on linear charts. That's why he was wrong. I was like, oh, it's not breaking out. Because on a linear chart here on GameStop, it would show you, hey, it's going to the ground. It's going to go up. And look at this. You won't know where the top is. Because you never knew where the top was on linear charts. You never know where the top is. Even on this triangle, you don't know where they're at. I can show you where they're at. So you go back to the chart settings and you go to log charts. Now, log charts take into consideration math. I'm just going to let you know. So here it is. And the reason why I say math is because if I go 1 and 1, the difference between 1 and 2 is 100%. The difference between 1 and 3, it diminishes the difference because the difference from 2 and 3 is actually half of what the difference was for the both numbers. Sorry. It's not going to make sense to you unless I draw it all up and I show you. But that's why I have these squares here to show you. These squares here are going to be the 100% increase. 100% increase. Well, to go from 4 to 8, that would be a 100% increase. To go from 8 to 16, another 100% increase. Like, you want them? We'll get there. We'll get to the 100% increases. But you got to know that it's more than just that. That's why when you go, can you do math? 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 32, 64. You got to double the numbers every time. 128, 256, 512, 1024. You got to be able to keep doubling your numbers, and then maybe your chart will look the same way. But who cares what I'm saying? Who cares? I'm a math guy at heart. But, they're like, oh, he doesn't know math. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Watch the chart. Okay? So, here's what's happening. AMC Shields left? Yeah, they're around, bro. I don't know. He was punching holes in his drywall, he said. When AMC goes to $144, there's going to be holes in that drywall. And that fool, he went like this. And then when he punched, boom! It wasn't drywall, it was a brick wall, bro. He hit a stud. Ah! Yo, bro, I've punched some things in my life. That's why this knuckle is... Look at this TikTok. You see that? This knuckle right here. Oh, man, if you guys... I'll clobber you. I'll clobber you. They call me Wreck-It Ralph, bro. Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, check it out. So here's the chart. Okay, 4 years. We went sideways. We went sideways for 3 years. I made a stream every day. Chilling with you, telling you is happening. We had a breakout. The breakout on this chart. This one right here. This line. See this line? This line gets to go here. True level of support is this bottom line here. Okay. Now, we had another breakout. All right, so now when we had this downward trend, we hit the roof every time. Boom. It's called Dorito of Doom. Because they don't want you to break past it. They want to hold it. There's a leverage there. The leverage might be there, short versus the long, right? So now as we hit the bottom, they dropped us down far enough to where our support of the stock hits the bottom. It's like unloading a spring. You keep ratcheting it down. The minute it gets too tight at the bottom, gone. Now, what actually shows you that you hit the bottom? This RSI at the very bottom. Look at my RSI, okay, guys? It's at the very bottom. And when you see RSI hit right here on the weekly, we hit bottom, gone. That's when the stock took off. You hit bottom down here. This is right at around a 30 on RSI. We knew it was getting tight down here. We saw growth. Boom, go up. They pushed us down even further, and that was the true takeoff. Gone, okay? RSI hit the bottom, took off. Now, as you're going through, you see this is on the weekly chart. I want to show you the daily chart, and I want to explain this chart to you. This chart, we found the bottom at 995. We took off and went and touched the top. We found out that that was the top in the pre-market. It went all the way to 70-something. $64 was the top because that previous high, the support on the weekly chart, shows you it's headed down. You know that you're still going to be headed down, but you'll find the bullish divergence to break past it. And when it does, when those two hit, it's called capitulation, okay? That's whenever it starts actually happening. Now, I want to show you something. On the daily, We hit the top on the daily at $64. All right? Boom. Comes down, we go test it again. Come down, go sideways. And we're trying to find the top again. We're trying to see where's the top, when are we going to take off on this daily chart, right? As we're seeing it, we don't know where the top is. But somewhere in there, Roy and Kitty starts tweeting. People see a tweet, they go, I wonder what that is. And the stock goes and finds it really quick, $33. We hit. Now, when we hit that, we started coming all the way down. And as you come all the way down, you finally found the support. You found the support on the daily at $20.96. That's as low as it's ever going to go. You go, wait a minute, is that true, Marantz? Absolutely true. Look at the RSI. The RSI touched down, tried to see where it was, came back up, went all the way down again, hit the bottom again. On the daily, the RSI is at the very worst that it could be. Well, guess what happens from there? From there, on the 12th to now, for the next 2 weeks now, we're grinding all the way back up. I feel good about the grind. I know we're going right up and to the right. I know we're going to blow past this. Why? Because we're actually in the middle of the RSI right now. This is where you factor in catalyst. A catalyst comes in, and I know people want catalyst to be something like GameStop announces partnership, GameStop buys Bitcoin, GameStop does this, GameStop merges, they acquire, they buy Bed Bath & Beyond. GameStop does something, right? Boom. No. It just happens that the triangle, that our Dorito, lines up with earnings. Shocker. That earnings are here. Now, the way you control these earnings, the way you control this movement of the stock and your short, is you have deadlines. Do you remember the first deadline? I want to explain this to everyone. These are not coincidences. This is life that you're living. The first deadline coming through on this daily chart was as GameStop's trending down, and you thought you found support right in here, and you thought this is the moment we spike. And as it comes down, President Trump, changes the date of the tariffs. He goes, okay, we'll go another month. The signal is GameStop's going to keep coming down. Now you found the bottom. The announcement comes out April 2nd. Guess what happens, baby? It just lines up perfect that they get to sell off all their blue chips and give you a reason to sell it as GameStop starts going up. They have to go long on GameStop, guys. They have to. I'm sorry. I know you guys probably think it's a theory. This is not. We're out of theories here. This is ready to blow the hell up. But Trump's been giving it all away. He's been telling you this whole time. I'm giving you the date. I'm allowing you to buy insurance. Do you guys understand what the president has done? We're guaranteed recession. It's coming. I'm sorry to tell it to you guys. They're already laying people off. The jobs number is going to come out. Multiple agencies, federal agencies are laying people off by the thousands. There may be severance packages for the next 2 months, 3 months. It doesn't matter. You're going to feel some real pain. I get that part. I do. But Trump has given everybody deadlines and dates to buy your puts, to buy the downside risk of this market. You might have all the assets in the world and you don't want to lose value. You know that we did a trial run. We took 5% off this market, 10% off the NASDAQ. He took it all off. Okay. Now what? Get ready for the bath, but he's allowing people to buy it and they're not burning off data to do it. They know markets better than you think. They do. They're billionaires. When he's interviewing Mark Rowan for the position of Treasury or whatever the hell he was interviewing, was it for Treasury? It had to be, right? You're interviewing Apollo Global Management? Yeah, I know what's up. I'm all for the president. I'm all for this administration. I'm just letting you know what's happening with private equity behind the doors. Without a doubt, they have influence. Because guess whose money's at stake? Canada's money. Oh, I know. There's American money here too. There's more Canadian dollars than you could ever imagine in the U.S. markets. They don't even invest it in their own markets. The largest investors of private equity are Canadian dollars. And that just happens to be the Maple 8. That just happens to be, in this case, it's the Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board, CPPIB. They got developed in 1997, 1998 timeframe, went ahead and invested in U.S. markets, but to the tune of 1/6 of all their GDP, of everything you have in pension plans wise. It's one fifth, at least 1/5 is in the U.S. markets. Out of this out of this one little institution, they're buried. They're asking for their money back. They have to pay out these baby boomers, right? Even Canadian baby boomers, they got to pay money back. They can't pay it back because Mark Rowan won't give it to them. Private equity will not give back the money. They're trying to outlast you, the consumer, on some set investments that they're all going to lose out on. This market wasn't going to crumble because of GameStop. There was no financial nonsense revolution happening. It wasn't that. It was Canadian dollars about to get busted out. Oh, you don't believe me? I've been doing YouTube a long time. Okay? Hey, for all of you that don't realize this, I'm independent. I'm a people's champ. I'm independent. I don't take sponsorships. I don't do any of that shit. When I make it on YouTube, which some people think I already have, whatever, that's fine. When I make it, do you know who's going with me? You. You're going with me. Do you see Hosco? Do you see the Hos? BeTheHos.com? You see all this shit? I wear it every day. I walk around, be the Hos. You know why? I'm going to build it. I don't ask them for anything. You think they tell me, hey, Marantz, we're going to pay you some money, man. Wear this shit. Go ask them. I'm like, nah, bro, we're good. Don't even worry about it. I'll just wear it. I bought this hat, my own money. I'm trying to tell you something right now. There's a reason why I'm telling you this. Manscaped.com, you know who owns that company? Sponsors of these damn guys. Somebody want to help me out in the chat here? How many Canadians are out there making content about U.S. markets and influence? And I couldn't figure it out, but then I was like, wait a minute. There has to be some type of law. There has to be some regulation. There has to be something. You know, when you're a supporter of a stock or a company and you give out some financial advice, the lawyers are at your door knocking. Certainly if you're U.S., but if you're Canadian, you don't get in trouble? Like, I don't understand. I saw a dude named Financial Journey. That's his name, the channel, Financial Journey. Go check him out. I have videos about this guy promoting a stock that Taryn Pizer was the second largest shareholder in, Drexel Burnham Lambert. Mullen Automotive? The equivalent of Mullen Automotive, I believe it's 1 to 250,000 is reverse stock splits like you've never seen. If you put $1 million into Mullen Automotive a year ago, it's worth like 20 cents. I'm not joking. You think I'm like, oh, he's just making fun. No, I'm being dead serious right now. It is the worst investment in the history of investments ever, and that's saying something. Mullen Automotive is the worst. So then I go, how the hell is some guy from Canada getting interviews? He was getting interviews, and he's from Canada. Mullen Automotive is right here in my backyard. It's in Brea, California. Literally an hour away. I called them and asked them, can I get the interview? And they're like, who? No, we're Financial Journey. I'm like, who the fuck's that? Some Canadian guy. The Masked Investor, TMI. Ontario's finest. Puts a mask on. Talks about investing, ends up being like a 20-year-old kid. Took the mask off. We go, holy shit. Lost all his viewership. Doesn't care. He's nobody. But yet he was driving and parading around in Kansas City, Missouri, talking with Adam Aaron, doing interviews. I mean, what are we doing right now? I've seen it all. Jackie D. LaGrift comes in and he says, hey, buy Tupperware. He starts pumping out other private equity plays, and then Here's the kicker. He starts pumping out options and gambling. Pay me $500 to be in my Discord. For what? Day trading? So you're trying to take money and price anchoring on what GameStop is. And you parade yourself as to being a GameStop investor. Show me how you support the company. Show me. Go hit the street. Go talk to somebody. Go give something away. Go do something for the people. I've never seen so many Canadians in my life. And they're everywhere on YouTube and Twitter and Reddit. ABC. You see, when I started with PP Seed's show, I went into that live stream, and PP Seeds was in there, and he had more viewers than subscribers, and I couldn't figure that out. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? But then his co-host ended up being a guy named ABC out of nowhere. And I would love for PP Seeds to tell me how that organically happened. How did this happen? How did this guy come sit next to you on a stream every night and pump a failed company that was going bankrupt, and they sensationalized everything they do? I got foreign nationals everywhere, a part of the shows and the channels. Thomas James, I don't care who they are. All these dudes pumping out stocks, and I'm just, what the hell's going on? Where are the American YouTubers at? Why is it always somebody with an angle from an investment world? I don't have any agenda. I just like the stock. And somewhere down that road of liking the stock, I uncovered private equity with the help of the people here. The influence and the angle, and it's pissing people off. Guys, I never got one threat in my life while I was pumping GameStop saying, going to the moon. Oh, let me tell you, when I started doing Connect the Dots, how my life has changed. They're just not man enough to beat me. I will die for GameStop. I know that sounds crazy to some of you. I will die for you. You see, it's not about GameStop. It's the people that hold it. I would die for an elderly woman. I would die for a child, even your child. It's not what you think. GameStop's just a byproduct of the people that I surround myself with. I don't know why they're all Canadian. Did you guys watch the James Janney documentary? There's a documentary out there talks about GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond. And it was coming off as, we're going to talk about GameStop and the cult behind it and the people that have this infatuation with Ryan Cohen. And they turned that into a hit piece like no other, right? They interviewed people and gave them platforms you normally would never. Egg Loser Boy? Egg Winner Boy? Who the hell are you? Go look up the accounts. They don't exist. Same account that smeared my name everywhere on the internet, put pictures up of me and said, I am the Rico scam, I am this, I am that. I was like, what? But they were quick to interview Plain Bagel, Canadian, puts them on the scene. You will see a documentary from Dan Olson. Plain Bagel and Dan Olson, both Canadians. There are numerous other people. And I've never been afraid to say it to you guys. Because I knew it. I just wanted to tell you that your video on how to appeal being declined monetization really helped me and worked. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. The Life of Brian show. Yes, and thank you to my brother, too. Because his appeal didn't work. But, he went a different route. Hired by Homegrown to break the connection, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. You technically already proved that by serving in the armed forces. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Beach Bum. I watched it right here. Hannah Reloaded is friends with Dan Olson. Yeah, I know. They're all buddies. They're all buddies on the same Reddit. They're like buddies. Like they help each other out with their content. And then they do little things to mislead people. They paid financial, or who did they pay? Little Man Finance? Strong Man Finance. They paid him $50 to make a hit video about me. Smear campaign. Just make fun of me, the message, and just throw it out there. Marantz doesn't know what he's talking about. Hey, how's that looking for you right now, Little Man Finance? I'm asking. You're a CPA, Certified Public Accountant. I didn't even know CPAs have a whole hidden website, a think tank website where they all hang out. And you got to have a college degree to be in there because they won't talk to you. They think they know more than you. And I remember when Adam was in there. Oh, Linda Real. Sorry, Linda Real. Did I say your real name? At least I didn't say your last name. So I remember when Adam was in there and he's like, I got invited to their Discord. You didn't? And I was like, no, and I don't care. What are they going to do? And then tell me the fundamentals of GameStop? Guess what they did? They did what they came out to do. They came in and they took like 7 people from the channel and they changed their minds on GameStop and the investment in the company. And they all started writing covered calls. They started losing money left and right. They get their shares assigned. They're all out of the stock. You know who these guys are. They come in the Discord and they're disgruntled and they're mad that you're still holding or that you got the chance to buy it at pennies. And we all have a cost average lower than today's stock price. By the way, little update on GameStop. Currently trading at $25.52 on 3 million shares traded back and forth. Absolutely no volume. That represents 0.68% of the volume. Literally less than 1%. The night before Christmas. Once I found out that you can be manipulated and your risk, it matters to you to the point that you're willing to sell your position, I was like, are you kidding? Guys, I've learned more in this run than I could ever imagine. No, I told my wife, I told you guys this. I was in the truck and I go, maybe I told Almo. I tell Almo everything. Before you invest, connect the dots. Write the book, my friend. Bestseller, and you can take all the profits, hire some real security, keep it up. I don't need real security. I got real security. It's right here on my hip. What the hell are you talking about? There, it's right there on the table, bro. Just so that we're clear, okay? I got real security, all right? Yep, real security. Yep, still there. They're still there. Yeah, and it's a click away, okay? So, I mean, what the hell are you guys thinking? Real security? I live in America. I don't walk around scared. I walk around ready. That's where I'm at. Let me know what you want to do. I don't live in fear, bros. Not at all. I'm a different type of human. I fear God. Blood pumps through your veins? I don't fear you. And then I never will. I'm absolutely fearless. Trips my wife out sometimes. She's like, baby, I said, no, I'm not worried about it. She's like, you're not? I said, not at all. I said, what are you worried about? You'll see. You know exactly what it is. Anyway, I'm back to the grind. Yes, write a book. You know, I'll let somebody else write the book. I don't operate that way. Can I tell you guys what I want? I want a white picket fence. I want some enchiladas. I want some tacos. And, oh, excuse me. I don't know why my nose is running. I know it just happened right now. I get excited, bros. Yeah. I always have one in the chamber. So, there we go. When I open it up like that, it just pops out. We're good. Yeah, y'all kids ain't ready, bro. Anybody ever seen my shooting videos where I hit every target? Bang, bing. That's all you hear. Bang, bang. Yes, I got an award. I got an Army ARCOM. Army Achievement, was it Army Achievement Medal? AM? That's what I got? Not ARCOM. It was the Army Commendation Medal. I got an Army Achievement Medal, I think it was, for being top gun in my unit. You know what that means? Not Tom Cruise. Yeah, I did a warfighter competition where I had to run 13.1 miles, full battle rattle, ruck, Kevlar, weapon, canteens, boots, everything. You're running. Don't ever show me these guys who are running with nothing. You guys running with nothing, they're running their 2 miles, and they're like, yeah, look at me, I'm fast. Bitch, put some boots on, put a ruck on, put a Kevlar on, grab a weapon in your hand. Let me see you run now. There I was. All right, Forrest. You get up to the shooting range. All right, you got 1 minute to shoot off 30 rounds. 1 minute, 30 rounds. There's your targets. As you're like this, muscle fatigue setting in. You hadn't slept in 3 days. You can't breathe. You're like this. Bing! Bing! Go Google it. It's called the Warfighter Challenge. Your boy, been on the team 2 years in a row. Go for it. Bros, I can't believe that shit. I was in there. I remember Rico calling me, bro, they're doing the Warfighter Challenge in front of me. You've done this before? I said twice. I did it twice before Rico even joined. Yeah. It's like that. Anyway. Y'all ain't ready, bro. Go Crash. Appreciate you, bro. 3-round burst. Nah. Semi-auto. Go. Ping, 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 ping. God is great. Yeah, you talking New Year's Eve? No, not New Year's Eve, Carter. No, not that. No, man. We don't talk that way about New Year's Eve. Nothing. No, New Year's Eve, I was just making a bonfire. I was just watching the ball drop. Pause. Small Mind Finance, imagine being such a low-grade Batman villain that $50 is offered and you rip your shirt off and hit record. Jesse, it's wild, bro. Wild. Oh, man, he couldn't do it. Rance, you do believe GameStop is adding PSA ownership, maybe 15%? No. No, I don't know. I don't really care. Okay, let's talk that out real quick, though, so that you know. Like what I mean. Yeah, we're having a sandstorm. Okay, so I want people to understand what they're saying. What they're trying to say. GameStop is going to have a partnership with PSA to the point where they actually own the company. PSA is growing like you've never seen in your life. Like they're everywhere now. They have stores in Japan, Canada, and in Europe, and they're going to be grading collectibles everywhere, right? Okay, listen. A couple things that happen for GameStop and why it's so important that GameStop have this partnership with PSA is because GameStop is providing a service. And when people say, well, look at this, they're just making, a million cards. Like, I'll give this example. I was watching Scott Allen, this idiot, and he's like, what does it matter, a million cards? What is that? It's nothing. $1 million. Oh, wow, $15 a card. Look, $15 million. I'm like, are you stupid? You might be stupid. Okay, let's talk about this. Every store that has PSA grading at it in the district has an increase in memberships, an increase in foot traffic, and new people in the store, right? A different shopper. Probably didn't know you have certain things and didn't know how to get value from their cards. This takes time to adopt, by the way. So I can tell you, think about this for a second. I can sell you something. I can sell you a membership to somewhere, and I can say, you know what? Here's what you get. The very first week, the very first year, you might only know the A, B, and C part of it. You don't know the X, Y, and Z. You don't know the whole picture. You only know the parts that you wanted to listen to, the triggers that got you there. Oh, I didn't know that my phone could do that. I only thought it was for texting and calling. I had no idea. You can go to the internet, record, and go live and do this. Yeah, oh no, you can do that. Then you just got to have this app, and you can do. Like, you learn things as you go. GameStop's no different. When the individuals come in to grade their cards with PSA, one, they didn't even know they could. They didn't even know they could until we start hitting the streets and telling people, did you know that GameStop, you can take your cards to GameStop and get it graded PSA? That's you. You need to go out there and do that part. I do. Everyone. The very first day that it was announced, GameStop is going to grade cards at PSA, with PSA, and you can send them out and get them shipped and graded. I was at the card show in Vegas at the first, it's called Front Row Card Show, the largest card show in Vegas. 400 vendors. Individual tabled vendors everywhere. And I am in there with the GameStop shirt and a microphone and a camera, and I'm saying, record, babe. My wife's saying, what are we doing? We're on vacation. What the hell are you doing? Don't worry, mama. Breaking cards. Hold on. I got to go tell the world. And I walk in that bitch. Hey, you know GameStop's grading cards? What are you doing? Don't send out PSA yourself. We got it right here. Go to GameStop. Oh, you guys do? Well, I don't know. What about it? I've sent off 10 cards to PSA already. 10. Me, myself. But until I'm telling people what they're doing and how they're doing it, and how easy it is for you, you got to do the same. I can't be out here by myself. Don't worry, Ryan, I got this. Hold up. Yeah, I know. I don't get paid. I don't work for GameStop. Okay. That's fine. I don't get paid to raise my kids. Never did. I don't get paid to mentor people the way I do sometimes or educate people. No, it doesn't work that way. It's a choice. The fruits of that labor, well, might just be a better world. Can it be that simple? I'm telling you guys because when you put a number like 1 million, you say 1 million people are grading their cards at GameStop, or 1 million cards were graded. How many people are buying inserts? How many people are learning the other facets of that membership? How many people bought the membership just for the free shipping? They go, oh, I can grade cards? Cool. Well, did you know that if you become a pro member, you can actually get your shipping for free? Since you're going to shop and you're going to ship more than one thing, how about we give you the $5 free each month and you can ship it with that just as well? Takes it off the charge. So now this free service, did I say free? The service is free. You're paying for the grading, but PSA puts a charge on grading. They actually upped the price to $18.99 for Pokemon cards. It was fine by me. I don't care. Raise the price. Do whatever you want to do, Netflix. I don't care. You got a product, right? There's substance there. But how many of those people know that they can go get their cards graded, and when the cards come back, they can actually trade them into GameStop for value? Not many. GameStop will buy the cards from you cash and or give you trade-in value, or you just go home with your product. Not everybody's adopted that idea yet or done it. But they're going to. They're going to over time, over the year, over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Gets mass adopted. And you go, you know what, this membership that I'm part of, pro membership for $25, I'm getting value like I've never had in my life. Free shipping? That alone pays for itself. Does it not? They charge you $5 a card. Or $5 a shipment. Who knows? I'll tell you something. There's a lot to look forward to on the legacy side of the business, and we get wrapped up in it. Like some people tell you, well, what are the profit margins for GameStop? Or, what's their plan moving forward? I need to know what Ryan's doing with the money. No, you don't. You don't need to know anything. All you need to know is you wake up tomorrow, and how can you affect the change? How can you be the impact? You want this company to do great things for you. You want it to be life-changing and altering, but what are you doing? Are you going down to the store shopping? You should. I spent more money on product at GameStop over the last 3 months than I did on the stock. I turned down my spending on the stock because I wanted to buy things for people. I want to support it. I go in there, and I don't care if it's clearance. I will clean out the clearance section at all my GameStops just so I can give the stuff away later. You think Funko Pops just show up? Nah, I'm buying everything. You know what? It probably cost me $2 to $3. They're probably liquidating down that side. That's fine. I'm going to help out. And then I'm going to go talk it out. There's so many people on this channel that help. So many people I can't even imagine send me gift cards. I know I got another package coming. Somebody sent me a package. You got stuff coming. Guys, they give me stuff, and I go give it away. Best way I can. Be the best promoter of the company. What are you going to do? Do something for your people. Do something for yourself. What's up, dude? Membership, the same. Yeah, it can be. It can be. I take care of my kids. You're supposed to. Yes. Tell everyone every day that GameStop grades and their value bulk process is quicker than individual value bulk memberships. Sure. He got the wireless hole puncher. I guess. I was slow when it came to rucking. Damn, that sucks because I can't. Well, yeah, you're tiny, bro. You're tiny. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. A little different. A little different. You guys don't know. When I say you're tiny, I don't mean like to disrespect you because I can, but you're obviously not built like Rico. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Rico like, I'm a G.I. Joe. He ain't lying, bro. He's really like that. Okay, we're good. GameStop breaks above the 200-day moving average, so we got it back. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. My boy Trove is watching the show making art, bro. Trove is out here killing it, guys. Holy shit. You know, Trove is the guy who makes all the art for the channel. And he's such a good supporter for GameStop. Like, that's his way of giving back. And he just, I mean, come on, Trove. Those are killer, bro. You guys want to watch Trove? His artwork, what he did for the show right now? Look at this. Mid-show. You got the Dorito and the Dorito and the Dorito, and then you got Wreck-It Ralph. Check those out. That's a bad boy right there. That's a bad boy. I already screenshot. I already got them all. Good job, Trove. God, Trove is good. All right, here's GameStop, guys. Coming in at $11 billion worth of market cap, and I'm very excited for what's coming. Now, I saw some other people's predictions on GameStop that came out, I guess. And I will tell you, they need to have a better understanding of this number here and this drop-off here. Okay. They put in here GameStop is down 30%, 30%, 20%. So they're trying to average how much they will be down the following fourth quarter, and you can't do it that way. Okay? You can't do it that way. And there's a couple different reasons why. There's catalysts. Okay? Catalysts for the product that you have. And in our quarter 4, last year at 1.79, did not include PSA, did not include 2 Pokemon runs like you just had right now. So I know there's a smaller footprint, but I don't anticipate it falling off 30%, 20%. Like, I just think they're going to have a true surprise. And if they can come in at around 1.5, I said this last night to myself, they come in at 1.5 trillion dollars of sales. If they fall off 200, almost 20%. If they do it, I'm just saying 1.5. People are like, Wall Street has it at 1.4. Tetron had it at 1.3. Like, I was like, what? Like, I love Tetron. I have a problem with him, but you're gonna tell me they're coming in from 1.794 to a 1.3? Like, where did you lose $400 million? In top line? I think it's going to be so surprising to people because they were liquidating stores, like selling off all product. Wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter if it wasn't for full value. Like, if you know anything about retail, guys, it's not about like full value. There's a whole idea behind this. The margins itself and like what they're allowed for you to keep based off of allowances and spoils. And then you have like this whole deal where you're liquidating. At least you're not carrying over final delivery. Like, you're not taking the inventory and having to sell it out. Like, I'll show you right here on the cost of revenue. No, I'll show it to you on the balance sheet. There's an inventory number here, okay? And this inventory from previous P3 right here. I say P, but it's quarter 3. And then they come over to quarter 4 and they're carrying over 632. Like, well, they're sitting on 632 million. Well, so they sold a churn and they dropped it down $400 million from P3 to P4. And when I go through and I see, well, what are they carrying over to the next quarter? They carried 632 to the next quarter here, and the sales were at 1 billion. And they carried 632, right, for 1 billion. So I'm looking at it. If we're only doing quarterly sales, okay, and I don't mean 1 billion, that's dollars. I'm sorry. I'll go here. Income. So they carried over for $881 million. They carried over 632 inventory. I just want you to see, okay? Now they're carrying over 560 to get to the same dollar amount. So when you carried over 830 instead of $1 million, right? Oh, you better not be messing with me. dropping frames. Oh my God. But we're carrying $200 million less. If you're liquidating down and you're actually operating at the point where like you're not going to go broke, that's going to be money to the bottom line, dollar-wise, cash flow-wise. $200 million less is the carryover. What do you think your drop-off is at the top? No, listen to me. Damn, now you want Chipotle? Good. I'm just letting you know. It's about to be a much bigger number. Oh, here's another thing. Like, we're already at $63 million worth of profit. We're already there. Right now, as I talk to you today, we're already 10x on last year. The reason why trailing 12 comes in this way is because your financials for the quarter, you go to quarterly. Last year, at the very best that we did was $63 million. That's what we did. So anything above 63 million gets added on to the trailing amount that we're currently overview, 63 million. Because, as we go back, we are even. We're even Steven on operating income. Your net income is even right here. 32 negative versus 32 positive. Even. This is why next year is so pivotal for the growth of GameStop. Because now we're at 63 million and there's a couple things different. That's our profit for the year. Quarter 4 is your profit for the year. Well, this year, we are going to have non-operating income. You see this right here? Is not going to be negative. So get rid of the 40. It's gone. Okay? We have $100 million worth of profit off of the numbers up here. This number right here includes SG&A expense. SG&A expense of committed dollars to immutable X. I love it. I love it. So you're going to be getting back, oh man. Let me think for a second here. Around 50 million, you're going to get that on top of it. It's like last year. Look at this. This is last year, 360. What was the total for SG&A for the year? Oh man, this is going to be good, guys. Yo, we might be really crazy. Look at that. 1.271. We're already $170 million less on SG&A. $170 million less. So, if we're $170 million less already, and that's including operating expenses. Okay, let me look at that really quick. Hold on. Yeah, look at that shit. Oh my God. It's there. Okay. So we are down like 100 and, what is that, 150? 100, 150? $150 million? $170 million? See this? Oh my God, guys. It's the way they report it. Oh my God. So 170 million less SG&A from last year. Their cuts are even bigger than oh my God, I might have to adjust. Hold up. I gotta have my brain has to wrap around this. So you mean to tell me, yeah, because it's right here. We're 60, 65, another 30 plus 24. Yeah, 100. That's already 100. And then we're down 30 more. Oh my God. SG&A is going to be like, oh shit. Let's just say it's like 2. Wow. We're not paying for anything. We're cutting down all the stores. We're closing down everything. Like, what if SG&A is like let's just say it's 270. Oh man, let me write this down. Hold on. Top line revenue, 1.5 billion. Oh, this is good. So let's just say we're 150 billion, okay? And your SG&A is 270. Let's just say it's like 270. I mean, we've averaged 20% of profit. 20% of the gross profit has been that. So if gross profit comes in at, let's just say 28%. I'm just, oh my God, of the number. And your number is, oh, freak, dude. 150, you're $300 million. And you're, oh, man. And then you take off the 260. I mean, we were 263 last year. Do people even know that part? Oh, fuck, dude. It was so good. They stack it over here. How are they doing their math? I love it. I don't care. I don't care what you guys tell me right now. If that's the real number coming across, they're going to make like $200 million. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. They're coming in like at 44 cents. Oh, I don't know. Ah. What is it? What is it? 44 cents. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be amazing. How about this? Okay, I got something else to say. Yeah, oh shit, guys. These guys are all wrong. We're going to the moon. We're going to the fucking moon. It wouldn't even matter. Would it matter? I already backed the revenue off. I took the revenue all the way down 20%. I could take it down more. It wouldn't matter. Oh, my God. Lock it in, boys. Lock it in. Okay. Hey, listen. Yo, Marantz. It's only going to be 30 cents a share. Or $30 million. Yes. Possibly, Mark. That's a good point. But what Mark said right here was, he goes, do you think they're deliberately undercalling the earnings so that the press can report it as a surprise and cause the stock to rocket rather than to admit that they were short on the position? I mean, I can agree to that, Mark. Here's why. They're like way off, and I'm not off. You guys been hanging out with me for a long time. I think the earnings report has surprised me like 2 times in my life where I was like, huh? But there's times where we get it dead on. And this is one of those times where Wall Street is dead wrong. Wall Street says $30 million profit. I just showed you they're at 60 already. How the hell are they going to lose 30 off of last year when you don't even have the expenses on the backside? And I'm not even factoring in the interest. We're talking about $50 million of interest on top of $100 million on profits. But I mean, up to $200 million on operational. At some point, you weak bitches that talk about GameStop and myself included, I don't mind, punks. Listen to me. At some point, you guys are going to be... You guys have to give value to Pokemon cards. Like, you realize you can't find them? And everybody wants them? And those guys who come back every day to the store that have an itch? You got any Pokemon cards? Any Surging Sparks? No? You know what they are? They're locusts. No, you didn't notice that? You ever gone to a GameStop? I go all the time. And I walk in there and go, hey, where's those cards that you had here? Oh, no, we sold them all. Man, and the Magic cards? And the Lorcana cards? And the WNBA cards and the NASCAR cards? What do you mean? Well, we don't have what they're looking for, so they just come and they buy anything. Every box of cards is $30, $40. Oh, my God. Oh. It's tomorrow. Out of all my years that I've been doing this, I've never made a prediction. Yeah, and somebody wrote that too. I've never made a prediction on behalf of like what I really believe on this stock and this company. You know, I'm not here for a MOAS. I'm here for the whole thing. It's tomorrow, guys. It's tomorrow. GameStop, whether the stock price goes to the moon or not, that's not my problem. GameStop, the company, not the stock. GameStop, the company, is going to prove to Wall Street that it's worth every dollar that they don't want to give it. I'm buying more tomorrow. I'm buying more the next day and the next day and the next day. I did the math. I know the fundamentals. I've read every single filing. And if you've been hanging out with me for 4 years, so have you. It's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm fucking pumped, millionaires. How do I go to work? How do I drive? How do I eat? How do I sleep? This is real life. Peace.